Hey guys, ever since I saw this, I've been playing with the idea of making this video, and I've decided to go ahead and do it. Now, I want to try and say this as fairly as possible, and people in the comments, if you're also angered by this, please try to keep it civil, but I just logged on to Insiders and saw this. The Black Witch chipset are being sold in the Pirate Emporium. I'm not someone who usually complains about the Pirate Emporium. Cosmetics in a live service game are fine, but this one really crosses the line. The Black Witch isn't just another ship design, it's tied to one of the game's early mysteries and part of the world's lore. For a lot of players, it represents a sense of discovery and history that made Sea of Thieves feel special. When something with that kind of story significance gets turned into a paid cosmetic, it undermines the idea that the world's history is something you find and earn through gameplay, not something you buy. The bigger issue is the message this sets. If ships and items that are directly tied to the game's lore can just be put in a store, it starts to feel like nothing in the world is really off limits from monetization. That takes away from the magic of uncovering things through voyages, tall tales, and exploration. And honestly, the timing makes it worse. Right now, the community's trust in decisions being made is already pretty low. Doing something like this in that environment just feels unnecessary and completely avoidable. When trust is fragile, this is exactly the kind of decision this chips away at even more. Now, there are a couple of really simple ways this could be handled better. The ideal way, of course, is to release the Black Witch chipset through gameplay, tie it to one of the earlier tall tales or a commendation chain, or some kind of lore activity connected to the Black Witch itself. That would actually make earning it feel meaningful and in line with how the lore and the game world works. If that can't be done, because obviously I realize with the time constraints that could be an issue, if the design absolutely has to stay in the Pirate Emporium, then at the very least remove the Black Witch name and logo and make it a generic chipset. Without the direct lore connection, it's just another cosmetic instead of a paid piece of the game's history. This isn't about the Pirate Emporium existing, that's already part of the game. The problem is selling something that represents a specific piece of the world's story, at a time when trust is already shaky. Monetizing something as lore significant as the Black Witch just feels completely unjustified. Insiders is made for feedback, and there's your feedback. Anyway, I've said my piece. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Happy sailing.